What's up, fellow footy fans? In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at Manchester United's rising star, Alejandro Garnacho. It's no secret that United has a knack for discovering and grooming promising young players. The academy is currently stacked with talent, with the likes of Kobbie Mainoo, Ethan Ennis, Isaac Hansen-Aaron, Louis Jackson, and the latest addition, Toby Collier, all hoping to break into the first team. But Garnacho is the one turning heads this season. So let's explore Garnacho's amazing journey to the top and his relationship with Messi and Ronaldo, two of the greatest players to ever grace the world of football. So keep your shorts on and let's roll the tape. Who is Alejandro Garnacho? You might not have heard of Alejandro Garnacho before this season, but in just 2 years, Garnacho has gone from being a promising youth player to getting called up by Argentina and scoring his first goal for Manchester United. Not too shabby. Garnacho started his career at Atletico Madrid's academy, another hotbed for young talent. He was a standout player for their Infantil B team and even became the top scorer for the Spanish junior team in 2016. He made his under-19s debut at just 15 years old during the 2019 and 2020 season and caught the eye of many clubs across Europe with his impressive performances. Manchester United ultimately won the race to sign him, and Garnacho hasn't disappointed, netting 7 goals and 2 assists in his debut season with the under-18s in 2020 to 21. Impressive stuff, no doubt. So what kind of player is Garnacho? Well, firstly, he's very confident in his own abilities. He's also a willing runner and a speed demon on the flanks. His preferred position is down the left, though he can also play on the opposite side. Garnacho is superb in one-on-one situations, twisting defenders with a bevy of stepovers and shimmies. He knows he has the pace and skill to get by them. He also has great awareness of where his teammates are, making it easy for him to release and receive the ball to his feet. He can also strike the ball from outside the box, making him a constant threat whenever he gets hold of the ball and starts running at defenders. Even at such a young age, Garnacho is showing all the makings of a generational talent. The rise of Alejandro Garnacho. Since joining Manchester United in 2020 from Atletico Madrid, the club has tried to keep Garnacho under wraps and out of the spotlight to allow him to grow as a player. However, Garnacho gained widespread recognition among United fans in 2022 when he led the youth team to victory in the FA Youth Cup final. He scored 2 goals in the final and helped lift the trophy that United last won way back in 2011. Former under-23s manager Neil Wood said last season, "He's had some great experiences lately. 1 or 2 days training with the first team. He's been away with the national team and the under-20s. He's had some really good experiences over the last 2 weeks. When he's running at players, he's a threat. He's the type of player who gets the crowd excited. He's a dribbler. He likes to run at players, but he's got a lot of improving and developing to do." Garnacho has also had the opportunity to experience international football despite his young age. He has represented Spain at youth level, but because of his Argentinian mother, he was also eligible to be called up to the Argentinian national team for their World Cup qualifiers against Venezuela and Ecuador in March 2022. Garnacho was on the bench for several Premier League games before making his professional debut in a game against Chelsea. He replaced another young, highly touted winger, Anthony Elanga, in the 91st minute of a 1-1 draw, a surprise starter in the Europa League against Sheriff, the first of his professional career. Garnacho demonstrated why so many managers have liked what they have seen of him. Cristiano Ronaldo might have stolen the front page headlines for his performance versus the Tiraspol club, but the column at the side will no doubt have the gapped teeth smile of the young winger, and that's the piece you should be reading. Garnacho has shown that he's not afraid to try something ridiculously outrageous in order to help his team win. If he can keep this up, he'll be joining the ranks of some pretty legendary wingers who have made their mark at Manchester United. The Argentine teenager will have the chance to impress further in the second half of the season, and he is grateful to Ten Hag for the opportunity. Erik Ten Hag is a very good manager, and above all, he's a great person, Garnacho told club media. He always pays very close attention to us all and helps us a great deal, especially the young players. Ronaldo, Messi, Garnacho. Now let's talk about Garnacho's biggest idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been tipped to follow the footsteps of the legendary winger, and Garnacho is doing everything he can to emulate him. His fancy footwork is reminiscent of Ronaldo. His ability to beat his man on the outside, to put a ball in the box, or cut back inside onto his stronger right foot to curl one into the bottom corner is eerily similar to Ronaldo, and Garnacho's penchant to hug the touchline or drift inside, depending on the passage of play, are traits also shared with Ronaldo. Garnacho even wore the same shirt number as his idol during his time with the youth team. Although he currently wears number 49, Garnacho has his sights set on eventually wearing the coveted number 7. Garnacho's ability on the pitch is not the only thing reminiscent of Ronaldo. Garnacho pulled out the famous "Soo" celebration after scoring against Everton, and when Garnacho scored his first goal for Manchester United to give the Red Devils a 1-0 win away to Real Sociedad, he thanked his idol and teammate Cristiano. 18 years and 125 days of dreaming about this moment. Thank you, idol at Cristiano, Garnacho wrote on Instagram after the match. In the comments of Ronaldo's own post, Garnacho expressed his gratitude once again, simply writing "thank you," along with a goat emoji to represent his belief that Ronaldo is the greatest player of all time. 10 days later, the Argentine starlet netted another winner, coming off the bench to dramatically open his Premier League account against Fulham with a last-gasp strike in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Pundits and fans alike raved over the goal and couldn't help but compare it to a similar winning goal scored by Ronaldo against the same opposition some 15 years ago. The winger led the celebrations and decided to remove his shirt and proceeded to wave it around like a boss to the crowd in West London. The teenage sensation was undoubtedly mimicking his Argentine idol, Lionel Messi, who did the exact same thing in 2017. In case you forgot, the now Paris Saint-Germain superstar led Barca to a stunning 3-2 victory over rivals Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, with a late winner in the 2nd minute of stoppage time. The 7-time Ballon d'Or winner then removed his shirt and showed the back of it to the home crowd. Garnacho was hoping that his goal and celebration would catch the attention of national team selectors as the World Cup was right around the corner. However, Garnacho was ultimately left disappointed when he was not included in the final 26-man squad. Full time. At 18 years old, Garnacho is certainly not the finished article, but he's already making a splash on the pitch. He's got a lot of room for improvement, but if he stays focused and keeps learning, he's got the potential to be a top-class player. His performances lately have shown that he's got an eye for goals, knows how to pick the right pass, and has a good understanding of when to make runs in behind and when to come short. He also has the ability to beat his man one-on-one, and most importantly, he has the work ethic and the right amount of swagger to become a legend, just like his idols Messi and Ronaldo.